It's back to school season, and in digital marketing, that means cracking open the syllabus for three core classes: SEO, GEO, and AIO.
Think of search engine optimization, generative engine optimization, and artificial intelligence optimization, all as important elements in the new school year. In today's deep dive, we'll unpack how they all work together to keep your brand at the head of the class.
Stay tuned. Class is starting now.
Welcome to Trivera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Welcome, students, to a special back-to-school edition of the Trivera Deep Dive. I'm Chip.
And I'm Nova.
And today, we're taking a deep dive into, well, the ever-evolving world of digital marketing. It just never stops changing, does it?
It really doesn't. Always something new.
Exactly. And our source today, it's an incredibly insightful, and I have to say, cleverly titled blog post from our very own Jamie Reinhardt, Trivera's Senior VP of Business Development.
Jamie's latest. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's called School of Search, SEO, GEO, and AIO, What's in Your Backpack? And Nova, that back-to-school analogy, it isn't just witty. I think it's absolutely spot on for understanding these really crucial concepts.
You're totally right, Chip. Jamie's analogy is kind of perfect. It makes what can feel like, a super complex syllabus suddenly relatable.
Right.
So our mission today is basically to unpack these three core subjects: search engine optimization, that's SEO, generative engine optimization, GEO, and artificial intelligence optimization, AIO. And we need to understand why they're so fundamental for any brand's online visibility. Like right now, as Jamie points out, they might sound like confusing electives, maybe, but really they're becoming foundational. You can't skip these classes anymore.
Absolutely, Nova. So, okay, let's unpack this for you, our listener, and really dive into Jamie's brilliant take on these digital marketing essentials. Okay, so Jamie wisely kicks us off with SEO 101, the classic syllabus. He calls SEO, search engine optimization, the foundational course, the math class you cannot graduate without. So Nova, even with all this new stuff, all the AI buzz, why is good old traditional SEO still so, well, utterly essential?
Yeah, that's a really critical question, Chip, and Jamie just nails it by calling it foundational. I mean, SEO's core purpose, it hasn't really changed. It's still about improving your website's ranking on traditional search engines. Think Google, Bing, making sure people can actually find you.
Like being on the main street, not some back alley.
Exactly that. And Jamie details the building blocks, right? They're all about making your site friendly, not just for the search engines, but crucially for the people using them too. It starts with solid keyword research. And that's not just about finding popular words anymore. It's deeper. It's understanding the intent. What are people actually trying to solve when they search?
Right, the why behind the search.
Precisely. Then you've got on-page optimization. That's making sure your website's content, its structure, meta tags, headings, clear body text. It's like giving search engines really clear, organized notes about what each page is about. Clarity. Relevance.
Got it.
And beyond the content itself, you need those technical improvements. Your site has to be fast, it needs to be secure, absolutely has to be mobile friendly.
Yeah.
If users have a bad experience, bounce right off. Google notices that. Big time.
Okay.
And finally, link building. Still super crucial. This is about building your authority, essentially earning endorsements, those external connections from reputable sites. It's like getting nods from trusted experts in your field.
So it's not just what you put on the page, but how the whole site works, how it's seen by the rest of the web. It really is the groundwork.
Exactly. Jamie puts it perfectly. It's not flashy or new, but it is essential. If your SEO house isn't in order, everything else you build, it's on shaky ground. Good SEO leads to higher organic search results, and that means more traffic, more leads, better visibility for your brand. It's the absolute prerequisite for the other stuff we're going to talk about.
Okay, that makes total sense. So SEO is the classic syllabus, the foundation. Then Jamie introduces GEO 201, being chosen by the smart kid next to you. He calls generative engine optimization, GEO, the new kid in class who's already helping everyone with their homework. Nova, I love that analogy. It's so vivid. How is this new kid really operating differently from classic SEO?
Yeah, that's where things get really interesting, Chip. The huge shift with GEO is, well, It's no longer primarily about fighting for a spot on that list of blue links, the standard search results page. Instead, GEO is about getting your content pulled directly into the AI-powered answers people are seeing more and more.
We're talking ChatGPT, Google's AI overviews, Perplexity, Microsoft Copilot. These tools aren't just listing websites. They're synthesizing info and giving a direct answer.
So it's less about being position 1 on Google and more about being the actual answer the AI provides. That's a huge mental shift for marketers, isn't it?
It truly is a fundamental shift. And what's fascinating, Jamie explains, is how you achieve GEO success. Your content needs to be structured very clearly, often written in natural question and answer formats. And this is key, backed by trustworthy sources.
Makes sense. The AI needs to trust you.
Exactly. Think about it. If an AI gets asked, what are the top 3 ways to do X? Your content needs to explicitly have those 3 ways, laid out concisely, verifiably. A really key insight here is anticipating not just what people search for, but how they phrase questions to an AI. It's more conversational, more direct.
Right, like asking a person. Yeah. So instead of just optimizing for, say, best accounting software, you might optimize for what's the best accounting software for a small business with under 20 employees. It's specific. Jamie's analogy holds up perfectly here. GEO is about being that reliable student, the one who always has the right, concise answer when the teacher calls. It's about getting recognized for accuracy, for trustworthiness. That's what leads to your content being chosen and presented directly by these AI tools. It's really a reevaluation of how visibility works now.
That distinction is so important, moving from just being found to being actively chosen by an AI. Okay. And then Jamie takes us another step further with AIO 301, becoming the assistant teacher. Nova, this sounds like we're not just in the class anymore, we're helping shape the curriculum.
Yeah, if we stick with that school analogy, Chip, AIO, artificial intelligence optimization, is definitely about helping shape the AI's understanding and its output, just like Jamie says. It goes way beyond just being cited. AIO's role. It's making sure AI systems can understand, interpret, and crucially, reuse your content effectively.
Reuse it. How so?
Well, it's about making your content so digestible, so well-structured, so semantically rich that AI can just seamlessly integrate it into its own responses. Maybe combine it with other information, even use it to power its own intelligent features or campaigns.
So it's not just making content AI-friendly so it can be found, but making it AI-friendly so it can be actively processed and applied by the AI, kind of like building Lego bricks that the AI can use to assemble new things.
That Lego analogy is actually perfect, yeah. Jamie details the methods for AIO, and a huge one is using schema markup.
Structured data.
Exactly. It's like a detailed dictionary, an instruction manual for AI. It tells the AI precisely what each piece of content means. This is a product price. This is an event date. This is an author. This is a recipe step. It helps AI grasp context, not just keywords. It also involves having really clear headings, well-organized FAQs that directly answer common questions, concise explanations AI can easily pull out. And interestingly, it's also about using AI tools yourself to enhance your own marketing. Using AI to test messages, predict audience reactions, personalize outreach way beyond what humans could do alone.
Right. Leveraging AI to improve your AIO.
Exactly. Jamie's analogy here is powerful. AIO turns you from a good student into the assistant teacher. You're not just providing answers anymore, you're helping structure the whole body of knowledge. You're positioning your brand as a real authority by influencing how AI understands and shares information in your domain. The key insight, I think, is anticipating how an AI might creatively combine your content with information from other sources to answer some new complex question nobody's asked before. Is your content robust enough, clear enough, structured enough for that?
Wow, okay. That's a lot to think about. Now, Nova, Jamie includes this fantastic side-by-side cheat sheet in his post. It really clarifies the distinct roles, like a quick study guide.
Yeah, it's super helpful, a great summary. Jamie basically lays it out like this. SEO, that's your traditional classroom notes. The goal, rank high in standard search results, simple enough. GEO, that's like the smart, reliable student who always has the answer. The goal there is to get cited directly in those AI-generated responses.
Right, be the chosen answer.
Exactly. And then AIO, that's the assistant teacher, the one with the comprehensive study guide. The goal here is making your content truly usable and reusable by AI systems, influencing how they generate and spread information.
That's such a powerful progression, isn't it?
Yeah.
From being found to being chosen to actually helping shape the knowledge base itself. Jamie sums it up so well. When SEO gets you into the classroom, GEO makes sure you get called on, and AIO positions you as the one everyone turns to for guidance.
It really paints the picture.
It does. Yeah. Okay, so that's the what. But why is this combination, this trinity of SEO, GEO, and AIO, why is it so incredibly urgent for businesses right now? Let's dive into that why this matters piece next.
Hi, I'm Webster, Trivera's AI assistant, here to help your business thrive in the ever-evolving digital marketing landscape. Since 1996, Trivera has delivered digital marketing that drives measurable results, partnering with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, technology, and strategy to help them grow. Now, we're leading the charge with powerful new AI solutions, branded podcast production, fully trained chatbots, predictive analytics, automated content generation, and optimization tools that become your digital dream team, engaging audiences, capturing leads, optimizing campaigns, and delivering 24/7 support. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-focused campaigns to custom AI tools built for real business impact, Trivera is the partner you can trust to help you own what's next. Visit Trivera.com today to make the rest of 2025 your smartest, most successful yet. Trivera, where 3 decades of expertise meet AI innovation to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Trivera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Just before we pause, Nova, we were setting up the Why This Matters section from Jamie's blog. And this part, I think, really hammers home the urgency for everyone listening, for anyone navigating this new digital landscape.
It really does raise a critical question for every single brand out there, Chip. Jamie emphasizes the undeniable rapid growth of AI's role in search. And look, this isn't just some passing fad, right? It's a fundamental shift in how people find information, how they consume it.
It feels like it's happening incredibly fast.
It is. And Jamie cites this really critical statistic. 44% of B2B buyers already use generative AI to research solutions. 44%.
Wow.
That number alone tells you if your content isn't ready for AI, if you're not optimizing for these new engines, you are missing a huge and rapidly growing chunk of your potential audience. Like right now, today.
44%. That's nearly half of B2B buyers already using AI for research. That's not some distant future thing. It's happening now. Action is needed.
Absolutely. And Jamie's warning is crystal clear. Relying only on SEO, even though it's still vital as that foundation, is like studying only from the textbook.
Yeah.
It's foundational, sure, but it's just not enough anymore in this digital classroom where AI is like the new always-on study buddy everyone's using. If you connect this to the big picture, you really need all 3 strategies working together for truly comprehensive, future-proof visibility.
So they all build on each other.
Exactly. GEO makes sure AI tools actively choose your brand when they give direct answers to questions. That makes you directly relevant, cuts through the old noise of just listing links. And then AIO takes it that step further. It makes sure AI can not just find your stuff, but actually work with your content in sophisticated ways, interpret it, reuse it, integrate it, really reinforcing your brand's authority and expertise. AI might even generate new insights from your content. So your content isn't just being shown, it's being woven into the very fabric of these AI-driven responses.
So yeah, it's not just getting seen on a list anymore. It's about being chosen as the answer and then being deeply integrated and amplified by these new intelligent systems. It really does sound like a total rethink of content strategy is needed.
It truly is, Chip. Jamie's core message here is pretty stark. Brands that want to stay visible, brands that want to lead in this new landscape, they absolutely need all 3, SEO, GEO, and AIO working together in concert. It's not really a question of choosing one over the others anymore. It's about integrating all of them for a robust, future-proof digital presence, one that ensures your brand isn't just showing up, but it's actually prominent and influential.
Okay, Nova. Jamie gives us such a fantastic study guide for this new digital school year. He tells us basically, pack your bag wisely for what's coming. So what are the key actionable takeaways our listeners really need to remember from Jamie's compelling conclusion?
Well, what's great is Jamie doesn't just point out the challenges, right? He gives a clear 3-step action plan. If I were to summarize his advice for any brand trying to succeed now, first, start with that solid SEO foundation. Absolutely essential. Cover the basics. Make sure your website is optimized for traditional search. That's your entry ticket to the classroom.
Got it. Step 1.
Step 2, strategically add GEO. Start adapting your content so it can get pulled into those critical AI-generated answers. Focus on directly answering user questions, concisely, with authority. That puts you right in front of the user asking the AI for help.
Makes sense. Be the answer.
And finally, step 3. Layer on AIO. Make sure your content is deeply structured, really clear, so AI systems can fully understand it, interpret it, and reuse it in sophisticated ways. This positions your brand as a true thought leader, an indispensable source.
Foundation. Get cited. Become reusable. SEO, GEO, AIO.
You got it. And Jamie leaves us with this really provocative thought, something to mull over. The digital classroom is changing. The smartest students are not just memorizing, they are preparing in new ways. With SEO, GEO, and AIO all working together, your brand will not only stay in the class, but lead it. It's about being proactive, definitely not reactive.
What a brilliant deep dive, seriously, into Jamie Reinhardt's insights on the School of Search. It seems abundantly clear that staying ahead, truly ahead, in digital marketing means embracing this whole picture, this integrated approach.
Couldn't agree more.
And that's exactly what we at Trivera are passionate about, helping brands like yours not just keep up with these changes, but actually lead the charge into the future of digital marketing. So if you're ready to make sure your brand's digital backpack is fully packed with the right SEO, GEO, and AIO strategies, well, we're here to help you navigate these complex subjects and build a plan that genuinely stands out.
That's what we do.
Indeed. You've been listening to the Trivera Deep Dive with me, Chip.
And me, Nova.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please make sure to download, subscribe, maybe share this deep dive with anyone you know who's trying to understand the future of digital marketing. You can find more insights from Trivera, including Jamie's full blog post that we discussed today, over on Trivera.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
And we'll see you on the next deep dive.
Thanks for joining us on Trivera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trivera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.